My name is Benjamin Becker from AmerikaHaus North Rhine-Westphalia. Here's my dear friend and colleague,
Herzig.
Yes, from the Sister City Committee, Cologne-Indianapolis, and the German-American Society in Cologne. And I think during the past 2 years, not to go too deep and too long, we've seen many variants of this concert. We've seen an all-digital, we've seen a semi-live, but I think this is the best of two worlds. This is a live audience and broadcast into the world, so I think you can't get better than this. And so it's a full house, that's perfect, and I'm not gonna keep on talking. I'm gonna hand over to Hartwig, who is the, let's say, brainchild, or this project is actually the brainchild of his, because he invented it 10 years ago. It's amazing, and I think you did. And just my final words at this point. Sincere thanks to the city of Cologne for generously supporting this. We have the mayor here who's going to talk in a minute. We have some colleagues from the international office here. Deep appreciation. And thanks a lot to the US Embassy, represented by Consul General Pauline Kao tonight. Woohoo! For your constant support and also in presence, a true sign of transatlantic friendship. We really appreciate that. Now I'm going to hand it over to Hartwig, who knows more about the concert and everything. It's your part.
Thank you so much. Thanks you so much, Benjamin. Good friend. We work together quite frequently in recent times, right? Okay, my name is Hartwig Prüßmann. I'm the president of the Sister City Committee, Cologne-Indianapolis. The correct name is Freundeskreis, Cologne-Indianapolis. And we are very proud that we have a wonderful relationship with our sister city. And let me take this opportunity to greet all our friends 5,000 miles away on the other side of the ocean who are watching us tonight. Since this is a live event, we are kind of greeting the whole world, actually, because everybody can switch in on YouTube tonight. So welcome, everybody, wherever you are on this planet. This is Cologne Altes Pfandhaus, and I hope you like the location here. You are very close to the musician who will appear here in a moment, and you can enjoy the music in a very specific, wonderful way. I guarantee that. 10 years have passed. It's unbelievable. I still remember that 10 years ago, Volkmar Schulz and Andre, who will play the bass, had this idea to send musicians from Cologne to the state of Indiana, especially to Indianapolis and to Bloomington, Indiana, where they have one of the best jazz schools in the country over there. Maybe some of you know this. And that was an amazing experience over there, because a lot of people didn't even know where Cologne was. They asked, Cologne? Isn't that a perfume? Isn't that a fragrance? Now they know where we are. They also asked us whether we came by car or by train, and we said it was a little bit more difficult to come here. But we were good ambassadors, and ever since we have this exchange program, and every year we had a different topic, and that's absolutely amazing. And we didn't give up during the pandemic, and that's something I would like to stress so much. I'm so extremely happy that we have a live concert here this evening. Thank you so much for coming. Now, without any more comments, I only want to tell you one thing. This morning we had an incredible event at the partner school of Indianapolis, at the Karl von Ossietzky School, Gesamtschule. The whole band was there, and they did workshops with the kids over there. And that was absolutely amazing. We have some videos of that. I was almost in tears. It was very impressive. And we have the manager of that program here with us tonight. Please give a big hand to Stefan Busch. Thank you so much. That event with the students at that high school is actually part of the whole program. And thank you so much to the city of Cologne again for supporting us. It's unbelievable. Without them, we couldn't do that, and without the embassy and the consulate, we couldn't do that as well. And I would like to take this opportunity to welcome both of you, and thank you so much. Without any more talks, I will hand over to our mayor, a good friend of our event here. He has been here several times. He loves jazz. Please, Ralph, the mic is yours.
Thanks, Hartwig. Yeah, everything is said, but nothing is done yet. So, Consul General, dear Pauline, tonight this is not an official event by the city of Cologne, but we are an early and proud supporter of this jazz exchange. And on behalf of the city of Cologne and our Lord Mayor, AmerikaHaus, it's a great pleasure and honor for me to welcome you in our beautiful city worldwide. So, yes, I know you're coming from Düsseldorf. This is okay. This is your host. But, okay, the sister city partnership between Cologne and Indianapolis is one of the most active partnerships, and the two gentlemen behind tonight's event represent this exchange and especially the German-American friendship. And special thanks to Benjamin Becker, der Direktor des AmerikaHauses NRW, and Hartwig Prissmann, our president of our sister city association, and also representative of our German-American association here based in Cologne. So this is a great work you did, and you do, and you will do next time. And some words in German. Es ist also ein wunderbares Ereignis, das wir feiern. 10 Jahre oder im 10. Jahr. Und das sind so Dinge, die auch Köln ausmachen mit ihrer Kultur, dem Internationalen. Wir haben 186 Nationen hier in Köln lebend. Das ist außergewöhnlich. Manche sagen 182, aber wir gehen gerne auf 186, weil das dann nämlich das meiste ist. Die höchste ist nämlich Brüssel mit 186 und da wollen wir in nichts nachstehen. Also ein bisschen sind wir dann natürlich auch mit ein wenig Kölner Kolorit gekleidet. Ich danke den ganzen Musikern und vor allen Dingen, Hartwig hat es eben gesagt, die Zusammenarbeit mit der Partnerschule von Indianapolis, der Karl-Ossietzky-Gesamtschule. Die Workshops werden abgehalten, da wird viel zusammengearbeitet. Das ist unwahrscheinlich wichtig. Und obwohl unsere Partnerschaft so lange, schon Jahrzehnte besteht, haben wir erst seit 4 Jahren, glaube ich, die Schulpartnerschaft. Das ist alles nicht selbstverständlich. Das ist bürgerschaftliches Engagement aus der Schule heraus. Das kommt nicht von der Stadt, sondern das machen Lehrerinnen und Lehrer mit ihren Kindern. Ist sehr viel Arbeit, kostet viel Kraft. Jetzt in Zeiten der Pandemie natürlich umso mehr. Und ich hoffe, dass das stark weiter in die Zukunft geht. You know. Please allow me to end by sharing a secret. Consul General Kau, Dr. Becker, and Mr. Prissmann have a common background, and that is the Fulbright exchange that has brought them across the Atlantic at the same point in their lives. Senator Fulbright's vision was waging peace through mutual understanding. And maybe this will be something that still holds true, hopefully, in future times. So let's go to the concert.
Thank you so much, Mayor, dear Ralph. Almost. Let's first of all welcome. It's a distinct honor and pleasure to ask to the stage Pauline Kao, U.S. Consul General. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I know of your busy schedule. Really appreciate it.
So I'm so happy to be here tonight. My name is Pauline Kao. I'm the U.S. Consul General, and I live in Düsseldorf. But I think for tonight, I can say, ich bin eine Künstlerin. So thank you, Mayor Dr. Heinemann. It's nice to see you again, Heinen, and Havik, of course, and Benjamin. Thank you for the invitation. But not only that, for everything that you do for our relationship, which is so evident in the 30-year sister city partnership that we have had between Cologne and the proud city of Indianapolis. So hello, friends in Indianapolis. It's nice to be with you. And I'm excited to actually find out that this jazz concert, this jazz exchange has been going on for 10 years. That is truly something special, and that you have been able to continue this even through the pandemic times, through all the creative means, using technology that's available to us, really shows a certain perseverance and dedication to this music form. And if I may say something about this music form, I think there is no other music form that is so quintessentially American as jazz. And it's not only because it was founded in America, but the fact that it is free-flowing, it captures all kinds of diversity and impulse and expression, and that when you get behind an instrument, you can let your creativity, your innovation just burst out of you. I don't know that there's anything more American than that, and which is why I am so excited to actually be here tonight to witness our American musicians perform here to strengthen the transatlantic relationship, to enliven the exchange that we do have, and then to make sure that this tradition is continued, because it is through all of these exchanges that we actually then become friends, become partners, and share understanding and build these bridges so that not only we can stand on them, but others can stand on them, and this is what makes us stronger. I want to say two more quick things. Today is actually World Press Freedom Day. And so on this particular day, for this concert to happen, is an endorsement of free expression everywhere. And this is particularly important because our realities have changed. And we know this. And in these serious times, there's nothing more important than reporting the truth, than seeing the truth, and pursuing the truth, and insisting on the truth. And I want to say that there is a certain truth in jazz, because it is a place where we find our voices, where we find our expression, where we communicate with each other through notes, through our passion, through our dedication, through our hard work, through our commitment. So much is captured in this, and that's what you're here to witness tonight. And I have one more point, and this is perhaps a little bit self-congratulatory or self-promoting, but this month, the month of May, is also Asian American and Pacific Island History Month. And I want to point that out because, not only because it reflects my heritage, but I want to use this chance to say that America is a country that embraces diversity, that strives for inclusiveness. And by doing that, it actually creates a society that is always trying to be more perfect. And there is something that is so strengthening and so strong and so resilient about a country that constantly recognizes its shortcomings and constantly strives for something that's more perfect. And that's why these commemorative months, these occasions, are truly important. And I think that, again, coming back to this art form jazz, the inclusivity of this music form once again embodies exactly what America is. And I'm so happy that it's found an audience here in this city that embraces it. And so thank you for your work on this, and I can't wait to enjoy the music. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. These were really excellent words for this event and in general. And now, like every time when I announce the musicians, I say, let's start the concert.
I know you heard enough talking, but but we appreciate very much being here, and we appreciate the introductions. And I do want to say something while everybody's plugging in that'll help them to to do that, because this is a very special program. You're going to see these pictures, and it's called the House of the Singing Winds because this is actually a house that exists close to Bloomington, Indiana. It's the resort of T.C. Steele. Who has heard of T.C. Steele before? Very few, okay. T.C. Steele is actually the most prominent American Impressionistic painter, and he happens to be from Owen County, lived a long time in Indianapolis. Katharina, let's show them a little bit about T.C. Steele. And so here he is. And you can see that he also believes Impressionism means you capture a moment. And you capture a moment in a way that's not defined. It's just an impression. And we're going to do the same thing in interpreting his work. So here he is, one of the Hoosier Five. And the fascinating thing is that he, when in 1880, was sent over by the city of Indianapolis to get his education in Munich as a painter. And he arrived in Antwerp, and he took the Rhine down the river, stopped in Cologne, because from Cologne they took the train. It was his family, his wife, and 3 kids, and he wanted to study for 1 year, then realized, oh, there's so much more to learn, and ended up begging the city of Indianapolis and the leaders that were sponsoring him for more, and he ended up studying 5 years and then returned to Indiana. So, Katharina, show us the next one. Here are some of the markers. So this is part of the House of the Singing Winds that he ended up building there. You see the house back there? These are some of the rooms and the markers. And the reason why it's the House of the Singing Winds is because when the wind blows, you hear all kinds of noises. So I'll get you through the story. Katharina, let's go to the first picture. This one, and I'll have to start up my music too, is called, I'll have to get back here, The Road to Schleißheim. Schleißheim, sorry. And Schleißheim was, of course, close to Munich. So the first pictures that we have were from Munich, from his early part. And you can see this was not a road like we have it now. So imagine taking your car, or one of those early cars, and going down a really bumpy road. Did you feel the bumps in the road? That was a bumpy road. The next picture actually won him an award at the Munich Academy. It was his first competition that he entered. And this picture is now at the Bloomington Arts Museum on campus. It's one of the main objects that they have. And it's called the Boatman. So it's a sturdy Munich boatman and very expressive. And so what I thought to interpret this, are you familiar with the rhyme? Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Right? Okay, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. And then you do it as a round, right? So you guys start. 1, 2, 3, 4. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. One more time. Row, row, row your boat gently down. One more time. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a... Very good. So, now, of course, this is jazz, and we're interpreting Impressionism. So, see if you recognize some of this melody. So I'll just give him the word.
Can I do it in German? Or?
Oh. Actually, we're going to late afternoon, don't we? Yeah. So, yeah. No, I mean, I give you the base word.
Ah, not the word.
The word.
Please don't talk.
Talk. So now we're coming back to Indianapolis, and at first he had to make his living as a portrait painter. You know, making a living as an artist in general is not the easiest path to take. And at this time, painting portraits was what created income. So he did that, but of course his love was for painting landscapes. And so he started capturing some of the surroundings of Indianapolis. So this is actually the main street of Indianapolis that goes from downtown to the North Meridian Street. So some of you, I'm sure, have driven on Meridian Street as you go north. And it looks a little different at that time. And this is spring. It's raining a little bit. So, and it's called Meridian Street thawing weather, meaning the snow is melting. So just imagine walking up there and you have your umbrella, it's starting to drip, and there comes a rainstorm, and who cares? It's spring, it's fun, you get wet, and then it stops. now we get to the southern Indiana landscape. So eventually, people realized that what talent he had, and started buying his paintings, and he was able to do what he loved to do, paint the landscape. So he would go in the mornings and sit somewhere and paint all day and capture. So this is a moment captured, the brook in the woods, the water's bubbling, and we'll actually get a little taste of Jamie's music. So let me actually tell you who we have, because we have some really special people. We brought all the way from New York, really one of the foremost composers and flutists, Guggenheim Award winner, and so much more. And I'm so happy she came along for the ride. This is Jamie Baum on flute. And then some more familiar faces, someone who has joined us for a few times on the saxophone from Consul, Peter Lehl. And I'm super excited to have this new collaborator who will also go afterwards on tour with my all-female group, our Shiros. And we found her after I first found her in New York, now in Cologne. This is Mareike Wiening. Now, the guitarist over there, who is Peter Kienle, I've been married to for a long. We actually celebrated our 30th anniversary last year. And we left 3 years prior to that, and actually those 30 years we've all been living in Indiana. We got married in Bloomington in our first year, so that's a long time. And the person we could not do this without, who holds the glue together for this whole Indiana Jazz Exchange, and of course is one of the premier bassists here, Andre Nenza. So, here bubbles the brook. So we actually have 2 sets planned for you, if that's okay. So we'll do we'll do one more, then go have a drink and hang out for 10 minutes, but don't go anywhere because we got another fun set. Come back. Actually, have a look. There's a lot of great music out there and some of the books also that I wrote, and it would be heartwarming to not have to carry them back in a suitcase, but to find a new home for them. So have a look. So this last one, it's actually called Last Hour of the Day, and you can see the impression, right, when you look and the sun is going down, it's fading. And I heard Pauline talking earlier about, the American expression, and what I was imagining is the typical American evening where you sit on the porch, maybe somebody's plugging the guitar, and you just sing a little blues and jam into the night. So the last hour of the day is a blues. Peter Lill, Jamie Baum, Peter Kienle, Mareike Wiening, Andre Nenza. We will be right back.
And the one and only Monika Herzig. The one and only hero and composer of all of this. Part of it, part of it. Let's come back.
Well, welcome back. I hope you had a good glass of something. Helps the imagination. And this was a impression by Peter. This Peter. And we left at the last hour of the day, so now we came back to morning at the stream, and we're restarting our day. And we're going to the other Peter, mysterious. changing season. Winter days, and you see a similar brook as earlier, but now we do get some snow in Indiana, not often, but every so often it happens. So this is actually a composition by our drummer, Monika. this is the house of the singing winds. There it is. You know, we finally had to get to the title track of this whole thing. And we actually, Peter and myself, we took our kids there just in spring break in March to explore, and I took lots of pictures and saw the rooms. They keep them intact really, really well. And T.C. Steele, after he returned back to Indianapolis with his first wife and the 3 kids, unfortunately she caught leukemia and passed away. So eventually he remarried, and his second wife, Selma Steele, was the sister of his daughter's husband. Which sounds strange, but it works, you know. So yes, there, it's okay. So there was an age difference, but it worked out great. So after he remarried, he built this house. It's down in Brown County when you drive towards Nashville, Indiana, as a resort, and he was way ahead of his time. You know, you have to imagine that before. 50 years before he left to Germany, Indiana was a wilderness. There was nothing. And when they built this house for the surrounding inhabitants, this was a palace and pretty incredible. They were one of the first ones having power, having a refrigerator, having all these modern day things. And Selma, his wife, started to plant all these incredible gardens around, and they're famous. So if you ever get to Indiana, go down to the T.C. Steele Resort and admire those gardens. But the reason it's called the House of the Singing Winds is because it's built like this on the hill and in the woods, and there's not much around it. I forgot how many acres it is, but it's a very large space that he bought. So imagine at night or when the wind blows, things creak, things make interesting sounds, animals out in the woods. Thank you. So now we're inside the house with the strange noises. And here we have the girl by the window. So this is one of the places. Oh, did I not plan that? Everybody's looking frantically. Well, then, okay, next time. So we'll go to the next one, which is our last one. Oh, that's exactly. You should always stop when it's the most fun and leave people for more. So we'll close with one of Peter's. We had to designate colors yesterday. We had a red Peter and a blue Peter, but now they have the same colors. So it's the saxophone Peter. And the picture is, now we're back in November. You know, we did the whole season cycle. And this one closes with some of Peter's actually folk influences too. So you can see the folklore of the landscape with some Hungarian touch. Peter Lehl, Jamie Baum, Peter Kienle, Maike Wiening, Andre Nenza, the House of the Singing Winds. Wir haben eine Zugabe. Und zum Abschluss nehmen wir euch English for the last ride. We're going to take you down in the hill country. So when I saw that he actually painted a picture of the hill country, I was really excited because I had a song called The Hill Country, which exactly was inspired by going down to Brown County. When Peter and me drove to IU the first time, and I auditioned and I got in for my doctorate, we were driving up there, and as you can hear if I talk German, I'm from the southern part and has a funny accent, and then and there's hills, and we were driving up those hills, and we said, you know, this looks like home, and we've been there since 30 years. And then I wrote this song, and the mayor of Bloomington used it for his campaign commercial twice and won. So. Which is a good thing, you get the royalties. But close your eyes. We're going to go on a ride in the hill country. Die schicken mich alleine raus. They sent me out by myself. So, I'm gonna do Back Home Again in Indiana.
Thank you so much, Monika and the House of the Singing Winds. And thanks to everyone involved. Don't stop clapping. Just keep on clapping. Thanks to everyone involved today. My wonderful team. You heard the name Katharina a few times. She's sitting here. Thanks, Katharina. Thanks, whole team. Famous last words. Hartwig.
Yes. Thank you so much for coming. Thanks, Katharina. Without you, this would not have been possible. Thank you so much. Would also like to greet my board of directors from here. We have one representative sitting over there. She comes from Indianapolis. And yes, hello. Also, I would like to greet my friends in Indianapolis and wherever you are on the world. Thank you so much. We hope to do this next year again, right?
I think we will.
We will. Goodbye.